Examining the language spoken by Jesus opens up a fascinating glimpse into the rich tapestry of ancient cultures and societies. During the time of Jesus, the ancient region of Palestine was a melting pot of linguistic influences, shaped by centuries of history, conquest, and trade. To understand the languages Jesus spoke, we need to delve into this complex and multicultural environment. Aramaic was the predominant language among the Jewish people in Palestine during Jesus' lifetime. This ancient Semitic language, closely related to Hebrew, had been the lingua franca of the region since the Babylonian exile. It was the language of daily conversation, commerce, and religious practices. Jesus, born and raised in Nazareth, a village in Galilee, would have naturally spoken Aramaic in his day-to-day interactions. Evidence of Jesus' use of Aramaic can be found in the New Testament, where certain phrases and terms are preserved in their original tongue. For instance, on the cross, Jesus is recorded as crying out, "Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani," which means, my God, why have you forsaken me?" This poignant expression captures the raw emotion of the moment and underscores the authenticity of his Aramaic speech. However, Aramaic was not the only language Jesus would have encountered. Hebrew, though less commonly spoken in everyday life, remained the sacred language of Jewish scripture and religious rites. As a teacher and preacher, Jesus would have been well versed in Hebrew, using it during synagogue teachings and scriptural recitations. His teachings often included references and readings from Hebrew texts, showcasing his deep understanding of the religious heritage. Additionally, Greek played a significant role in the ancient world, particularly in urban centers and among the educated classes. The Hellenistic influence brought about by the conquests of Alexander the Great had left a lasting impact on the region. Greek was the language of administration, literature, and philosophical discourse. While it is uncertain how fluent Jesus was in Greek, it is plausible that he had some familiarity with it, especially given the presence of Greek-speaking communities in nearby cities. In summary, the linguistic landscape of Jesus' time was diverse and dynamic. Aramaic served as his primary language for everyday communication, while Hebrew provided the foundation for his religious teachings. Greek, meanwhile, represented the broader cultural and intellectual currents of the era. Together, these languages paint a picture of a multilingual society in which Jesus navigated and delivered his transformative message. Understanding the language Jesus spoke gives us deeper insight into the historical and cultural context of his life and teachings.